Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
Hey everyone, Necrovari is back with another episode of Hand of Fate. If you remember in the last episode we failed to kill, I believe, the King of Dust, was it? Maybe I'm wrong, I cannot remember. So we are going to go ahead and restart that and go over it one more time. Hopefully our fortune favors us well this time as compared to last time.
The stakes are raised. The challenges begin.
We're going to go back to story mode. Yes, it was the King of Dust. We will select that.
The King of Dust is the perfect implement to ensure your destruction.
And again, we are going to go with a recommended equipment in the counter deck. Yes, we are not going to look at it because that'll ruin the fun. Let us start.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
A little bit, snarky. Let's take a look. Now we have something behind our... compensation I thought was behind us, but I don't see it on here, so maybe I'm just missing it. Yeah, there's this card back here. I don't really know what that is. Nonetheless, let us continue on, and we will select our first card. The Maiden. Excellent. Good way to start this out. If you remember in the earlier episodes, it is an elf maiden, and will give us something that we ask for. I'm going to ask to be blessed. By whatever strength my people yet hold, may you be protected on your journey. Will of the Gods.
The gods look upon you favorably.
At the start of each combat, a random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is the first to die, then it pops out 5 gold, which the player may collect. Okay. A little bit helpful there. I like that. Thank you, fair maiden. Let's continue on. We are going to go this way. Ah, the Twisted Canyon yet again. Very well. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight again. We've had this card before. We're going to climb down to retrieve said weapon. 3 success and 1 failure is at stake.
Choose from these options.
Not a good way to start that out. He will draw 1 health pain card. We lose 10 health.
Sorry.
We still get to retrieve the weapon. Draw 1 equipment card. Desperate Measure is very good. Inflicted with Holy, so any undead we do extra damage to. If you remember last time, I believe we actually died to the Jack of Skulls in that encounter, so we will equip that right away.
As pleases you.
Let's continue on.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm
Hitch a
sure
ride.
you'll leave this one in time.
Oh boy.
You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Try not to talk when he talks, I apologize. Hitch a Ride is the way out of here. However, I want to see what that last card is. The Embertown Hero. You come across an injured adventurer who's battered in bloody armor, tells you he's seen combat recently. We did have this card previously. We'll ask him his troubles. He was talking about a pack of thieves. However, he lacks the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find these jackals and make them pay. Which comes across as Embertown Hero, the second card. As we can see, that's actually up here, so we're going to take a trip back up there and pursue those thieves. Excellent.
I like nothing more than the chance to see how you handle yourself in these circumstances.
Now there's no tokens in this for us. You've caught up with the Embertown Village Raiders, who call out, "Stay or hand, adventurer, we will share the spoils with you." We're going to refuse to deal with the thieving scum, and he will draw 1 monster card. The 3 of Dust. Luckily we have a good weapon for this. Easy enough work to make of these guys. Oh, got hit that time, okay. There we go. I need to counter in a better form. There we are. Now our counters are supposed to do more damage with the, there we go. The upgrade we got, the goblin upgrade. Boom. Very good. Now we did get hit, so we did lose gold. You carefully turn the thief's pockets out and when we draw one gain card. 15 gold, very good.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
I am. So we chase them down. No tokens in it for us since we have defeated them once already. We will continue on to hitch a ride one last time.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
We will hitch a ride with the trader. Not far out of town we come under attack. A 4 of dust and a 2 of dust. Great. I forgot about this part of the card. Now remember, the environment helps me now, but it also hurts me. And they have ranged weapons. We're trying not to get hit by anything, because... Oh, crap. Right into it. Good job, Necro. You can just keep standing there. That's not... There we go. They did take gold from us. That's not good. -5. We're now free to continue. We do get to draw one gain card from that encounter. Very beautiful.
If you gain health, then I work
elixir.
harder to take it.
We gain 15% max health. That's awesome. 15%.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
I can only think of Tetris and how that applies. Think about that for a while. Uh-oh.
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
If you remember, we did kill the Jack of Plague. This is his little posse coming after me. You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. He will deal 1 monster card. Ooh, a 4 of Plague. Now remember, when they die, they leave behind Plague. Meaning if I walk through that, which was my first mistake in fighting the Jack of Plague, I walk through it and I take damage. And they are quick. And I think they have unblockable attacks as well. I could be wrong on that. Luckily, it looks like they are all... They're all melee damage as well, which is... Oh, that's an unblockable attack. I'll try to stay away from these guys so they don't get me anything like that. Oh, he hit me. There we go. Go. See how they leave behind that plague there? Come on. There we go. Minimal damage sustained, not too bad. You recover some food from the rat carcasses, and the dealer draws me 1 food gain card. Very well. 3 food off of that. We're also losing money every turn, which I think is that compensation curse that we have on us. I could be wrong, but there we are. Asleep at the inn.
What sort of scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's belongings?
Oh, great. There's a token in this for us as well.
We play for a token now.
While sleeping at the inn, you jolt awake to find a bandit rifling through your belongings. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The bandit laughs, clearly drunk. Easy there, princess. Spare an apple, would you? There's a good lad. He stands unsteadily, clutching a stolen apple and some coins. You grab his arm and protest and earn a punch in the face. Looks like Nancy here wants to fight. The bandit laughs again, spits at your feet, and turns to leave. We're just gonna take that? No, we're not. With one practice swing, you execute him. A surprising gasp in the last sound he makes. Suddenly, the room fills with bandits, lackeys. Oh, of course. I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. 3 of dust and a 2 of dust, of course. 5 in total to kill. If you are just joining me on this playthrough, thank you for following along. I do hope you're enjoying it. I know I am going through this again because I failed once, but that is part of the game. There we go. Getting hit with this. There we go. If you remember, the blessing we got, if I kill the first person who's highlighted, which I wasn't really paying much attention to it, we get an extra 5 gold. Luckily we did kill him the first time, and we did get that 5 gold. We picked that up there, so that was very, very fortunate for us. Thieves dealt with, you accidentally wipe your brow with a with a hand slick with the blood that has run down your weapon. You turn, hoping to find a wash basin, and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Oh, remember, we encountered the ghost last time in a previous episode, and we showed it mercy. Its eyes, so familiar, so real, compared to its shifting body, looking at you in fear. You took their lives so easily. Are you already lost? Remember who you are, who you were. I have lingered too long in this place. It drains so. Do not forget me. You blink and the ghost is gone. Those eyes, gone. We didn't get the token. Interesting. Let us continue on then. I think maybe we should have left them alone. An ambush is our next card. Oh, he draws 1 monster card. Let us see who we fight. A 6 of plague. A challenge in any way. Bring it on! I have to remember what these guys do, and I've noticed it. If I don't see a counter above their head right away, they get an unblockable attack. Get out of the plate. Just taking hits left and right, man. Yeah, see that? And they have 2 dart throwers in the background, which stinks. Come on, bring it on. There we go. Took a lot of hits that round, but that was my own fault. As with the ambush card, there's always that straggler. Sneak up and kill him. A 3-to-1 success rate. Of course, we fail. Again, taken by surprise, we're knocked to the ground. We recover when we find ourselves alone with the dead. Let us move to the next. A shop. That is good news. Let's sell our axe. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, we find a traveling merchant. Let us approach the shop. We have enough food. We don't have any gold. That is a slight problem. How much does heal wounds cost? Oh, I don't want that. Can we sell our axe? Yes, we can. Gives us 8 gold. Is there anything we can buy for 8 gold? Frostfang, Damocles.
A knife for all, and mercy for none.
Nothing we have money for, however. We will save that money. Well, can we heal a wound with this? We can heal 10 health. Let's do it. Let's heal. There we are. Let's continue to the next card. Should be Forest Escape.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
If you remember in the last episode, we did get one of these, and I think there's a challenge with it as well. Your path forwards will take you into the forest. You embark upon the next leg of your journey. Maybe not. Nope, it doesn't.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but let us continue on. A bandit attack, of course. Group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Easy enough at 2 of Dust. Remember, we've killed the Jack of Dust, and we have killed the Queen of Dust. In this episode, we are still trying to kill the King of Dust and knock them all out. Let us go. Let us fight. Bring it on! No time to mess around here. There we go. We get to draw 1 gain card from that. 20 gold. Excellent. Now let's hope we find a shop. Ha! A traveling mage. Excellent. Even better. Let us continue and we will approach that shop. Hopefully there's something there we can find to buy. Something that'll definitely help us out. Armor would be nice. Buy items. A plunderer's cap. Ernie's antler. Nothing. We had these last time. Of course not. Okay. We don't need food. We can always come back. So because we're in this position, let's take a trip to this card. What is it? Devil's Carnival. Interesting.
At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries.
There's a token in it for us. Let's try it.
Again, a token is at stake.
One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seeming almost dazed. There's something about this place that dulls your sense, and for a while, you forget your quest. Forget even the path that brought you to this place. You have a 50-50 chance of success. One of that half chance is going to be a huge success. Yes! Thank you! Cheers and gasps draw you to a large tent. Inside you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costume artists. Oh, another one. Oh, no. To one side, a pair of women dressed as devils periodically breathe fire into the air. One of them sneezes as you pass by, catching you in a burst of fire, and he deals me 1 health pain card. Ooh, Ooh, that hurts. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest. The sounds of crowds behind you. Day is just dawning. But which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town long ago abandoned. We did not get our token. Shame. We do not want to approach the shop. I was hoping that if we went to that other card, we'd get something else out of it, some more gold. Another ambush. He draws one monster card.
I bet you're thrilled to see Jack again.
No, I'm not. We must fight the Jack of Plague once more. We did it once, we can do it again. Bring it! Just gonna dodge, roll the heck out of stuff going on here. Trying to stay away from these things because they give us plague. I don't want plague. Come on, come on. That's not good. Unblockable attacks, as always. Nope. Come on. There we go. Very good. We have taken down the Jack of Plagues yet again after a little bit of damage. Let us try to sneak up and kill the straggler. Again with a failure. Again we're knocked out. This is not boding well.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Great. So there's the stairs. We could take that, but I'm curious of what this other card is, and I'm an idiot for not going down the stairs, but... Reveal. Hunting the Huntsman. This is a continuation from last time, from the Song of the White Minotaur. Let us try to get this token.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
It turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear he recently left the small town of Thatch Cross and has been seen heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead into a leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blankets the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspicious loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Ooh. No. The ground disappears from beneath your feet. You still have a split second to leap. You have a split second to leap toward firm ground. You launch yourself through the air, reaching for the edge of this seemingly man-made pit. Okay. Come on.
A choice. Select your desire.
New pair of shoes. Yes, we got it. You catch the edge of the pit with a firm grasp and manage to haul yourself up onto solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter, adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. I am impressed that you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but for someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the role of hunter, it is unusual to find myself as prey. Let us share a drink at the tavern where we can converse as men, instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts. We have earned
the token is yours.
We almost didn't make
Let's
that.
see what you do with your newfound abilities.
We almost didn't make that. Let us continue on down the stairs to the next level.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs. think about the way we play this game? You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose.
Just rub it in. That's real mature. A local
Your
peasant.
food runs short. This does not bode well.
Last time
Let
we
us take
turned
a
her
token
down.
on their foolishness.
And there's also a token in it for us. Greetings, stranger. The winter's been hard on my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. We can give her 1 or 2 food. I will give her 1. Woman takes your food eagerly, passes it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, hands outstretched. While the children eat, the woman speaks briefly of what she has seen and heard recently. Oh, she helps reveal the map. Very good. Excellent. So this next card as we see is the White Council number 2. This is a continuation from the last episode, from one of the previous episodes, I should say.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
One day as you travel through a forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path.
We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all.
So
No king falls without a challenge.
Great. The Jack of Dust is here as long as 6 of Dust. I can give them half of my gold, or I can go back the way I came. I will refuse and fight. And this is, I think, where I'm probably going to end up dying again. We have 94 health. We should be just fine, and hopefully we'll get a gain card from this to give us some food. Remember, the Jack brings his own. Oh, I didn't see him there. I thought he was the other guy.
Starvation begins.
Oh, I still got hit by the dang thing. Just trying to take these guys out one by one and see how this goes, but it's not going to go well because the Jack right now is in power. I'm trying to stay away from him. There's one guy here who's got a stupid throwing knife, of course, and I can't get anywhere near him. Oh, missed that one. I'm trying to kill all these guys down if I can before I go after this Jack. And he's empowered now. I'm trying to stay away from him. I don't know if that's like a frenzy or what, but I don't want to get anywhere near him. Come on. Oh, they have throwing knives. I keep forgetting about that. We're doing a lot better than we did last time. Last time, I think we had to face the Jack of Skulls and of Dust at the same time, which was not as fun. It's a lot easier this time than last time, I think, but I also I know more this time than I do last time. Gonna barrage him with blows. Oh, I was hoping that he wouldn't hit me. He also brings to the table every time I'm hit that he steals gold from me, so not good. I'm actually out of gold, so that traveling healer got him before he hit us. Good. That traveling healer is not going to be very good for us if I don't have any gold. Great. That also means I'm going to start starving to death. As you approach one of the fallen men, he says with some effort, "You will regret this. There will be consequences." He cuts off as his voice fails him. You notice a robed figure standing in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand and a magical portal appears. Stepping through it, he is quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the fight remains. We get to the token. Nothing else.
What an ignominious way to go. I do hope you find something to eat soon.
I do too. This is a traveling healer. Can't do anything with that because I have no money, so we need to pass that shop by. And another ambush. One monster card, 6 of plague. At least it wasn't a jack. I've had to fight 2 of them already? Oh, I skipped it. I don't normally skip them. Oh, get up! Unblockable attacks. And we gotta watch out for plague here, because if we get hit by the plague, it deals damage over time. There's one down, of course. No, we stay away from that corpse, because it'll read. There, easy enough it looks like. We got through without a scratch. Go us. Let's hope we succeed this time. I'm sick of failing. Yes, we got it. We get to draw 3 gain cards. 1 equipment card. Angel's Wings.
I'm surprised to see you turning your back on gold.
This helm imbues the wearer with greater movement speed. That'll help, I think. We gain 3 food. No more starvation. And 10 food. Now, we know Ratman hunting is up here. Doesn't help us much. We're gonna go here and see if this is the, well, can we burn food and heal? Yes, we can. We're gonna pass this by again. We're gonna burn some food off to heal a little bit. As you can see, it takes 1 food and heals me plus 6. There we are. And then we will continue on. Now, we can either go after the Ratman hunting, or we can go here, which might be the king. I'm not sure. It could be that card or this card here. Let's take a gamble. Oh.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Another forest escape. There's another level. Your path will take you into the forest. Let us go. We embark upon the next level. Oh my goodness.
On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
No. No, I'm not, so let us take our first step. Treasure chest. We've gotten this card before. While exploring a dungeon, we see a treasure chest. We have a success rate to approach it. 50-50 chance. See if we get through without taking any damage. We gate failure. You move forward carefully and suddenly hear a click. Gas trap. The room begins to fill with a deadly gas. Let us attempt to escape. Again, 50-50 chance. No. He deals 1 pain card. You make your way through the clouds, coughing out some dangerous gas once you make it to the other side. Lose 5 max health. Okay, not as bad as it could be. We still approach the treasure chest, however. It looks battered, but still intact. What could it hold? Let us attempt to pry it open. 3 success, 1 failure. We have a 75% chance here. Yes, we got it. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are mine. We draw 4 gain cards. 15 gold. 40 gold. 25 gold. Draw 2 and
I'm
keep
sure you're
1.
grateful for that.
So mercenary contract or armor of cold. We are going to take armor of cold. Nearby enemies are
Careful with
immediately
that.
slowed.
The effect does not extend inside the armor, but you do have to get it on somehow.
Nearby enemies are immediately slowed as the chilling effects of this armor take hold. That'll make us super fast. Let's continue on. Alone.
Usury, the root of all troubles.
This is a new card with a token as well. What does it do?
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I will repay you one day with interest. We will give him 10 gold. The shopkeeper gravely accepts your gold, saying, "You won't regret this." The card's token is now ours. Uh-oh, what is this? Gold payback after 10 steps.
Useful.
Ooh. After 10 steps, player draws 3 gold cards. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do not have enough in it. Well, I guess we could just faff about with it, but... A traveling tinker. Excellent. A shop. I like this. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant willing to trade. Let us approach the shop and see what he has. Maybe we can get some more food before we starve. Or maybe a tool to help us kill the king. You never know. Buy items. Let's take a look. An explorer's helmet reveals stairs encountered upon entering a level. We do not need that because I think we're on the last level here. A shield. Nope. Huge hammer. Nope. Frost fang. Each hit slows the target with cold. Press 1 to shoot a cone of ice. I like our weapon better. So instead... This is 32. Let us sell off the shield. Wait, do I have a shield? No, I don't have a shield. Never mind. I don't want to sell that off. Let us buy food, though. This should be enough for the, one more. There we go. That'll be enough for our journey. Let us venture forth. The Goblin King's Halls. This is looks like a Lionel.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
One night as you lie in a forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. "Well met," the goblin exclaims, stepping into light and sitting by the fire. "Just the armed warrior I've been seeking." Let's ask him to elaborate. The goblin makes himself comfortable. "My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune." He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the king of the goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. "The king could have shown leniency," he concludes, "given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Delesian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it though, for now it is time for revenge," he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. "For hundreds of years the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device." We don't have it, but let's accept the task. "Excellent. Just get the hair by any means possible, don't worry. I will find you again once the quest is complete." With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching you.
Here. Take it.
Take any help I can get. So now we need a lock of hair, which I'm assuming might be from the maiden. But let us continue our journey. A traveling jeweler. Excellent. Fortune is finally on our side, it seems. Let us approach the shop. If you're still following along, thank you for following. If you want to join in on the fun, throw a subscribe down below. Also, do not forget to like the video if you want to see more. Now, back to the story. Let us buy some items here. Consuming Shame. Damocles. Healer's Ring. Whenever the player receives healing, they also gain +1 gold, no benefit if they were already fully healed. Or a Ring of Justice. Using a weapon ability causes the player to be fully healed and for the ring to be destroyed at the end of that combat. Ooh. Let's get this instead. All weapon attacks are enhanced with... well, I don't know what I want. Let's save this. I hate to do this, but I'm going to save this money and see if I find another shop on the way to the king. Let us continue on. Mr. Lionel. We've run into this again, remember? Maybe Mr. Lionel. We can give him bread, give him 20 gold, ask him what he needs, or ignore him. This time, since I have the money, I'm going to give him the gold. Occasionally losing his place and moving different coins around randomly, he attempts to count the gold you place in front of him. This carries on for a while before he, quite calmly and deliberately, swallows each of the coins one by one. Now let's see what I have for you, he says. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hands. Aha! I know what you need. Mr. Lionel taps the table with his staff and some plum cakes appear in front of you. Remember, boy, when someone asks whether you'd like cake or pie, tell them you want cake and pie. The dealer draws me one food gain card. A fair trade, I'd say. We shall meet again. And he strikes confidently out back at the tavern. A new card. A noble trader.
Noble in mind, or simply noble by birth.
There's a token in this
Win
as well.
this and claim my token.
A nobleman approaches on a chariot. As you walk the streets of Stiegel, he notices you and comes to a stop. Greetings, mercenary. I'm a collector of rare weapons, and yours intrigues me. Would you part with it for gold? Can't do that now. Disappointing, but my own fault, I suppose, for expecting to find a business-savvy peasant. He rides away. I don't get the token for that, but I'm not giving up my weapon, because then I have nothing to fight with. Oh, the King of Dust, here he is.
Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
Let us fight on.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
The king is fierce in battle, but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat. I don't think we made it this far last time, even. He brings along a 4 of dust as well. So our goal is to kill him first, I guess, isn't it? I'm sure he has some things up his sleeve. Whatever the heck that was. He's got explosions, huh? Did I kill him already? No, I did not. He's gonna come back to life though. I want to kill him first, because if I don't kill him first, he gets to heal his troops, and that's the last thing I want. So I can dodge them pretty simply. As far as I'm concerned. Na 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 na. There he goes. He's like Gangplank with his cannons. Oh, jeez. Oh, he has a Damocles style weapon as well. Yeah, he's not very happy with me at all. Ooh. Ah, shoot. We got hit. Oh, he hits like a freight train. He did like 13 damage. Did you see that? Come on, bring it on. He tried to Draven me. Did you see that? Oh, good, he's gone. Okay, let's clear out his minions here. Come on. We got him, guys. We got the king, and we've killed his stupid minions. We have gotten his card. Excellent. right. That is
There are
awesome.
many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more.
So let's activate these trinkets and see what we get. For escaping the huntsman's trap, we receive the mug and barrel. For standing up to the White Council's thugs, we receive the White Council number 3. For loaning gold to the merchant, we receive Marketplace. For joining Mr. Lionel's quest, this card gains a token of the Maiden. Oh, another one. As a reward for defeating the Bandit King, we receive these cards. Feathered Ice, Life's Climb, Jack of Scales, Hero's Remains, Stranger in the Shadows, and the Old Graveyard.
Come once more to the game.
Excellent, guys. So we've defeated the King of Dust. That finishes that suit to the Jack, the Queen, and the King. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've all had a great time, and we will see you in the next episode when we continue on. Bye.